Boom, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me this beautiful Tuesday evening. I definitely appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in, hit that subscribe button on the way out. I appreciate y'all. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Boom, we're going to jump in this thing. How's everybody doing tonight? All the rumbles, the rebel rumbles are out there. The rumble rebels, yeah. Whatever the hell you want to call yourselves. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. We're going to jump right into this thing. Before we do, though, make sure you go to that rebelwithoutareason.com to get all your merchandise. You can also get a live link to the show over there in case they try to hide the channel from y'all. Get all your Trump not guilty mug shot shirts and t-shirts, sweatshirts. We got mugs. We got everything. Merchandising. Got the FAFO shirts. My pronouns are fuck around and find out, bitches. We got pronouns too in this hoe. Get everything you want and more. How's everybody doing tonight? I talk to myself. I'm gonna jump right in this bullshit. So, former Colorado fire captain suspected of sexually assaulting multiple co-workers. Check this shit out. Dude, never trust a motherfucker with a mustache like this. What kind of weird-ass mustache thing is this going on right here? Tell me none of the ladies around him suspected of him of no weird shit? Check that out. Weird as hell. Let's continue. Hygiene, Colorado. Wow, what a crazy name. 30-year-old man suspected of sexually assaulting multiple employees at a Colorado fire department, and investigators believe there could be other potential victims. Wow. The Boulder County Sheriff's Office announced the arrest of Cameron Barnaby on Wednesday. They said this investigation began after sheriff's deputies were made aware of sexual assault allegation made by a former hygiene fire department firefighter against Barnaby. Make this smaller so you guys can read the whole article as well. Part of the news release from the Boulder County Sheriff's Office reads, during this investigation, 4 women, including 2 subordinate employees of Barnaby, who was a captain at Hygiene Fire Department at the time, came forward with allegations of sexual assault against Barnaby, which includes incidents that occurred while on duty. So 4 ladies came forward against this guy. Like I said before, 1, man, might be misunderstanding or something. 2, man, you need to correct your behavior. 3, there's a pattern going on here. 4, motherfucker, it's time to go to jail. And how many times you need to sexually assault somebody before your ass goes to jail? I don't get it. Meanwhile, a regular dude can't even say hi to a woman without her filing charges. According to online court records, Barnaby is facing 10 charges that include sexual assault, sexual contact, and official misconduct. The investigation revealed that some of the sexual assaults occurred during Barnaby's scheduled shifts. The release adds, Barnaby is currently employed by the Mountain View Fire Protection District. Based on the investigation to date, the sheriff's investigators believe there are additional victims and witnesses to these crimes. Wow, witnesses? Okay. So everybody's just doing shit in the fire department there, witnessing all this shit happen? Because they all live together, you know, a lot of times. They all living in the fire station, men and women. You got to suspect some weird shit might go down if you got creepers in there. Wow, crazy as hell. What do you do with that? I mean, that mustache showed you everything you needed to know right there. Look at this guy. Look at it. Yes, sir, Mr. Firefighter. Do anything you say. What a fucking weirdo. Also in Colorado. What the hell's going on in Colorado? The Colorado Bureau of Investigations released their most wanted sex offenders. There's 100 dudes on this list. Well, there's women on here too, but to be fair, I guess. Oh, you can see their charges right here too. On a kid. Minor. Under 18 plus 3 plus age year difference. I guess they have very specific nuances how they're going to label their charges depending on what their crime was. But out of all these people, you got 1 located so far. We're up to number 8. They're letting dude take a mugshot with his headphones on? What the hell? This dude looks like a damn pediatrician or a damn pharmacist or something. Look at his get up. I know they got women in here too, but almost all these are dudes, 24 so far. And they located 2 out of this 28 so far. So they're looking for these fools. If any of these people look familiar to y'all, look at this cockeyed bitch. Attempted sexual assault on a sexually violent predator. Wow, this crazy fool right here. Oh my goodness. So 2 out of 48 so far they've located. There's 3 out of 52. I ain't gonna go down the whole damn list, but dude, out of 64 so far, 66 so far, they only got 3. Wow. Yeah, I might want to keep on looking, man. Keep on looking for these fools. They're all out there, man. They're out there everywhere. Where the hell's the crew at tonight? Ain't nobody coming to watch the show. Be doing it all by my damn self. Let's do this thing. Property owner chases a trespasser, leading to a crash. So somebody, he had somebody trespassing on his property. A chase led to a 2-car wreck in the Nob Hill neighborhood on Sunday morning. Police tell the 11 News the incident started when a man discovered someone trespassing on his property. He jumped in his truck and the property owner followed in his own vehicle, chasing the dude until both men crashed at a nearly half a mile away. The suspect's truck had significant damage to the passenger side, while the property owner's car had substantial front end damage. So they were probably ramming each other. He was probably ramming that fool off the road. Neither man was hurt in the crash, and the suspect had a dog with him that was also unharmed. The suspect was served and released on scene. Wow. I don't know. It didn't say he was thieving nothing, but they're going to release the dude on scene right there, like not even questioning the dude. No arrest or nothing. Peace out. Peace out, bro. Speaking of car accidents, watch this shit. Death toll and dust storm crash increases to 7. There were 70 people involved in this shit.
This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
We begin at noon with that series of deadly crashes in central Illinois. Interstate 55 is reopened south of Springfield a day after a windstorm kicked up clouds of dust, causing more than 70 vehicles to collide. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kay Quinn. At least 6 people died amid the chaos yesterday. An 88-year-old woman from Wisconsin is the only victim identified so far. Illinois State Police trying to identify 5 other victims now. A total of 37 people were injured and taken to area hospitals. Injuries range from minor to life-threatening. I-55 remained closed overnight between Divernon and Farmersville as crews cleaned up the roadway and...
Damn, look at all those cars, dude. Holy shit. Get this shit in focus here. Boom. God damn, look at all those cars. Like, that shit was totally blacked out. You can't see nothing. People just running into each other one after the other.
Moved vehicles. It reopened just before 6 this morning. The head of state police says the extreme winds in central Illinois kicked up dust from nearby farms, dropping visibility to 0.
There's many different ways of tilling soil. There's no-till. There's lots of different types of agricultural activity. But some of these things may be related to a period of dryness, you know, where there's not as much rain as there usually has been. And we're going to try to connect as many dots as we can and see if there's anything we can learn from that. But we're not jumping to any conclusions.
A blowing dust warning had been issued by the National Weather Service in the area. Stay with 5 on your side for continuing coverage of the chain reaction accident. Just download.
Wow. 7 people died in that bitch. Over 70 injuries. Come on, man. What are you supposed to do, though? What up, what up? Jacob's in the house. What's up, homie? Latina's back. You're back. Hi. Thanks for coming back. It was lonely in here all by myself. I'm talking to myself. Yeah. Got a million people on the internet and I'm talking to myself. Shout out to my 3 in here. Shout out to my 8 over there. I appreciate y'all. Let's get back to it. Y'all know Barry Moorfield, don't you? The damn guy that was the... his wife went missing in Colorado. Did you know if I'm watching older uploads? What? Are you watching older uploads? The avatar for your picture lights up that you're live. I have no idea. I would hope it gives everybody a signal, lets them know I'm live over here. Did y'all get notifications? Because sometimes they don't give notifications no more. Anyway, back to Barry Morfield's raggedy ass. So Barry Morfield back in the news. His wife came up missing, and everybody thought that he did it. He made up some weird internet videos saying that he didn't do it. He was looking for the killer and all that shit. It's really cool, if you know what I mean. Is that on cell phone or is that on PC? Cell phone or PC? Oh yeah, it has like a red ring around it. Ring around the rosies whenever I'm live. So you're just scrolling through and you saw that I was live. I mean, you don't have notifications on, woman? Come on. Put on your notifications. You'll get all the updates. So old Barry Morfield, his wife came up missing back in the day and everybody thought that he did it. Or, allegedly. So he's filing a lawsuit against the Chaffee County officials, CBI, and the FBI alleging damages. If you got away with doing something allegedly, wouldn't you just go away and shut the fuck up about it? Or are you going to do some OJ shit and just keep on out there? Colorado man once charged in the disappearance of his wife has filed a lawsuit against the prosecution and several others alleging his civil rights were violated when he was arrested for a crime his attorney says he did not commit. 11 News has obtained a copy of the lawsuit. The suit filed by Barry Morfield's legal team lists more than 30 defendants, including the Chaffee County, the 11th Judicial District's Attorney's Office, and the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office. The individual agents and both the Colorado Bureau of Investigations and the Federal Bureau of Investigations are also listed, as well as 10 unnamed John and Jane Does. Oh, you got the notification, but the avatar glows telling you that I'm live. Cool. But you were watching the older upload. Cool. I appreciate you watching all the videos. I appreciate y'all so much. We're up to 1,000 subscribers now. It was 1,009, and then I posted that video of Roy Wood Jr. talking about them damn drag queens. 5 minutes later, I had 1,006. So 3 people jumped ship. You can't handle the truth, don't come here. Let's get back to this. So he's suing everybody under the sun. His attorneys are seeking $15 million in damages. They reached out for comment, saying they don't want to comment, pending on legal litigation. Nobody's responding. Morphew was facing a charge of first-degree murder in the disappearance of his wife, Suzanne, who vanished on a bike ride in Chaffee County on Mother's Day 2020. First considered a missing person, she is now presumed dead by law enforcement, though to date no remains have been found. Yeah, it's weird, man. I followed this case when it first came out. The charge Barry Morphew faced was dropped during a pretrial hearing on April 19, 2022. The prosecution filed a motion to dismiss charges without prejudice, citing the inability to search for Suzanne's remains at the time as prosecution's reasons for asking for a dismissal. Since the charges were dismissed without prejudice, prosecutors have the ability to return the case if and when Suzanne's body is located. So I think that's what's going to happen eventually. They will find her body down the road, But dude, don't you think that was weird? I don't know if y'all even followed that case at all, but I did follow that shit. Jacob says, hopefully he didn't do it. That strangely seems to happen more than one would think. Partner homicide. Yeah, dude. And when he was like out of town for work, supposedly, this is all alleged, by the way, by the reports that you saw at the time. Anybody follow that shit? He went down to another supposed job site and was staying at this hotel, and the hotel smelled like bleach. A bunch of shit in the room smelled like bleach, they said. He was supposed to be going and building a wall. And I told them, like, they want to tell them, I'm telling everybody, like, dude, they need to check that wall that he was supposedly building. Like, he invited people to come to the job site, but he didn't have no work for them. They said they showed up and he was telling them, I don't have nothing for y'all, just hang out. Like, why the hell did you even invite him there? I think he killed her and then buried her in that wall. Because they said it was a super shady, shoddy construction job. Weird. Latina says you have great content. Don't listen to those negative Nancy's. Negative thoughts, as Jesse Lee Peterson would say. For all you know, those that jump shit were accounts that got deleted by YouTube. Yeah, who knows? Also, the numbers aren't accurate. Yeah, if you looked at the video that I posted right before that, his whole comedy set, it did over 2,300 views. And I hardly ever get that on a long video. And the short videos, the shorts that you do, I did a bunch of those shorts, and the average of those were around 600 or so, just starting off. Some of them got to like 1,500, but point being, when I did the last two controversial ones, after I did all the PC stuff, they only had 5 or 6 views a piece. Like, how the hell does that make sense? Almost the same exact video. I just added a little spice on the end of it. You tell me how that makes sense. We're going to go to it right now, by the way, as we're speaking about it. Yeah, the views don't make sense. I'll show you. Like, here goes the White House. 1,500 views on that. And then George Santos, not very many, 632. And then Roy Wood Jr., drag queens and school shootings. It's the titles, too, that's getting it. 11 views on that. And then the Roy Jr. Stop It on that. Only got 10. And then 1 on the Biden. I did that one right before the show. But see, these other ones got 2,000, 1,000. I mean, some of these are not such big hits, obviously, but what's the difference between any of these and those besides the content? So let's watch this one.
And also, speaking of drag queens, can we stop with the grooming stuff? Can you stop talking about that? Drag queens are not at a school to groom your kids. Stop it.
Sing along if you know this one.
Drag queens are not at a school to groom your kids. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Drag queens are not at a school to groom your kids. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And also, speaking of drag queens,
Yeah, stop it. Fucking stop it right now. You trying to tell me that this motherfucker don't understand what's going on? He's not dumb. He worked for Comedy Central doing the Daily Show. He's up on the news. He's at the correspondence dinner. So he's part of the establishment there. Don't tell me he don't see this shit going on. Tell me it ain't happening. I'll show you. Bunch of fucking weirdos. Here goes Dark Brandon too, embracing the dark side.
You. Hey, Judge, how are you? I don't know why you wanted the job, man. I appoint all those federal judges, but, you know, thank you for serving. I'm not kidding. You want to come and make a speech? Hush up, boy. You.
Wow. Can you fucking believe that shit, dude? Hush up, boy. He's trying to be argumentative with him, obviously.
Hey, Judge, how are you? I don't know why you wanted the job, man. I appoint all those federal judges, but, you know, thank you for serving. I'm not kidding. You want to come and make a speech? Hush up, boy. You.
Like, how did they explain that? I don't understand how you're supposed to explain that. You talking to somebody like they're somebody's child or something? Like, dude, I'll bust your damn head open. Fucking weirdo. Don't give a damn who you are. Let's move on. The Walton County Sheriff Department confirming reports. Then Anne Hathaway is trending in the shit for some reason. I don't know why. They're confirming reports that our agency responded to an indecent incident at an event in Miramar Beach Saturday involving Representative Matt Gaetz. This bitch right here. 41-year-old Tallahassee woman, Selena Chambers, was arrested after she was found. It was found that she intentionally threw a glass of wine. Wow, this crazy hoe attacked Matt Gaetz. She threw a glass of wine at Representative Gaetz after shouting obscenities at him. She was charged with battery on an elected official and issued a $1,000 bond. She was released the following day. Why do they always look like this? Weird little beady eyes. Psychos, dude. They look like psychos. Why the hell would you throw shit at an elected official like that? What a weirdo. I appreciate that, Latina. The Arab judge should do something pro 2A to make him mad. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, just your existence make these idiots mad. What are you talking about? They would say that about us, though, too. ABL's got jokes too. I was going down through my timeline and ABL came on my timeline. He says just because a person has special needs does not give them the right to get on your nerves. What happened today, sir? What happened, ABL? Somebody got on your nerves? Check out this crazy shit right here too. Illinois woman laughs and dances after learning that she killed 2 people in a DUI crash. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the shorter video.
Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car. And I have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled.
It's what?
Your car is totaled.
Totaled?
Totaled, wrecked.
Okay, so how do I get it to your school?
You don't.
So I don't go to school tomorrow, is what you're telling me?
No, ma'am. You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. You do not have a bond. You are not getting out of jail. Your car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene. It killed 2 people tonight. You are clueless with that, clearly. I've already explained this to you. You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. That's what's going on. So no, you're not going to school tomorrow. You're not getting your car out of impound.
Today is a Tuesday in my night class.
Wow.
Did you just hear what I just told you?
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Did you hear when I said
You
that
said I'm going to jail tomorrow.
You're going to jail right when we're down here?
Yes.
Did you understand what I told you? You killed 2 people tonight?
Yes. I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done.
All right, I'm going to pause it right here. We're going to read this here. Peoria area woman receives 14-year prison sentence for DUI, fatal DUI crash. So she got 14 years for killing 2 people. $14 years, you gotta be kidding me. I killed that music.
On body camera being completely careless about killing 2 people tonight. You could care less. That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Can you say that as a cop?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay, so can I ask?
She's like, can you say that as a cop? Like, she's more worried about being offended. She done killed 2 people. Yeah, bitch, I can say whatever I want to. You're a raggedy hoe. Drunk as hell being stupid, and you fucking killed 2 people. Here she is right here. So she laughed and she danced after learning that she killed 2 people. Shout out to Law and Crime for the video on this thing. Follow that Law and Crime channel on YouTube. It's a 26-minute video, but basically they're gonna get this out of my way. Look at the front of her fucking car, man. This is her car right here, the red car. Shout out to Law and Crime over there. The cop walks in front of it. But look at that shit. It is fucked up, son. The airbags that went off and the hood's fucked up. They just want us to pop that out. I get pictures all the time of customers sending me shit like that, talking about, hey man, I just want the dent popped out. Like, dude, you need a body shop, sir.
We're gonna get you out. We're gonna probably do
Goza.
And he questions her like she knows her name, she knows how to spell, she does the sobriety check, and she's all obviously failing that shit. But she's more concerned about her phone, and then when she gets to the damn place, the cop is doing his paperwork, and she's all nonchalant.
That's right. Have you been there? I swear to God, if you're Snapchatting right now and I'm not, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna have such a long day tomorrow. Oh my God. I'm not gonna answer anyone's Snapchat. I'm not gonna answer any questions. You're gonna be like, bruh, I went home for today.
Yeah, so this bitch drunk as hell. Look, she's dancing around. Singing, dancing. Without a care in the world. That's why that cop got in her ass.
I don't go to school tomorrow, is what you're telling me?
No, ma'am. You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. You do not have a bond. You are not getting out of jail. Your car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene. It killed 2 people tonight. You are clueless with that, clearly. I've already explained this to you. You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. That's what's going on. So no, you're not going to school tomorrow. You're not getting your car out of impound.
Today is a Tuesday for my night class.
Can I go Tuesday night for my night class? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Did you just hear what I just told you?
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Did you hear when I said
You
that
said I'm going to jail tomorrow.
you're going to jail when we're down here?
Yes.
Did you understand what I told that you killed 2 people tonight?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, shout out to them. I'm not going to play the whole video. Shout out to Law and Crime over there for their excellent reporting on that shit. But the body cam footage shows Illinois woman laughing and playing dumb after she killed 2 people in a deadly crash on April 10th, 2022. Stephanie Melgoza, pled guilty, you bastards. Oh, you killed me with that. You killed me with the pleaded, man. Pleaded guilty to 2 counts of aggravated DUI, death, and 2 counts of aggravated reckless driving before getting sentenced to 14 years in prison on Thursday. Peace out, biatch. Peace all the way the fuck out. A shout out to my rebels. Thank y'all so much for coming here tonight. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that fun stuff. And remember to stick around on the Rumble channel after this. We're going to do the hard-hitting news over there after this YouTube broadcast. And then tonight's music night. We're going to party like it's 1999. Throw down some jams for y'all. Shout out to my moderators. Anthony McQuaid, Atomic Tabasco, Cat F, Zeta Wichi's Cane Sword, Latina and Cali. And the beautiful Miss Sonia Scrapbook. Latina holding it down by herself. She got it though. Make sure you guys call in right now if you want to chat about things we're going to be dealing with on the show tonight. 615-348-5482. 615-348-5482. And I'll run that logo across the top there so we can drop this graphic and we continue on with this madness. I appreciate y'all so much. Oh, I like that going across my forehead like that, though. Oh, shit. Put it down here on the bottom or something. Yeah, how about that? We'll put it down there. So it ain't going all across my beautiful face. See, I can see this ugly mug on camera. Yeah, so that bitch is crazy. 14 years, though, didn't seem long enough at all to me, man. Not long enough at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't show that on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if y'all caught the press conference today that I streamed that shit live. Look at her little outfit. She changed her hair up a little bit. I almost see looking cute over there. If a demon can be that. Let's watch this shit. She's talking about Ducey. Ducey said, you said yesterday when it comes to illegal migration, you've seen it come down more than 90%. Where did that number come from? And then she says, if the dramatics could calm down a little bit. And he's like, what's dramatic about asking a question? Let's find out. She gets frustrated too. Shout out to Ducey for holding these fools accountable sometimes.
You said yesterday that when it comes to illegal migration, you've seen it come down by more than 90%. Where did that number come from? Because
I was
CBP
speaking.
is telling us the number is.
I hear you. I'm about to answer.
136,000 people more.
I'm about to answer you.
I'm about to answer as soon as I find the page of answers in my book. She's got the little old teacher's manual that we used to see our teachers use back in the day that had the answers key in the back of it. That motherfucker was like gold, son. If you could get a hold of that thing, you'd have all the answers in the world. Now everybody just uses Chat GPT to make all their shit for them.
Year so
If the dramatics could come down just a little bit. If
the dramatics could come down just a little bit.
Answer you.
Year so
If the dramatics could come down just a little bit. If the dramatics could come down a little bit.
What's dramatic about asking a question about?
Okay, I'm going to answer. So I was speaking to the parolee program. As you know, the president put in place a parolee program to deal with certain countries on ways that we can limit illegal migration, and we have seen the data has shown us that it has gone down by more than 90%. That was what I was speaking to. No, we're going to go. We're going to move. Go ahead.
You said yesterday.
She's like, go ahead. Moving on to the next question. She can't do it like Kelly McEnany did it, though. She was on top of those fools, and they would drill them. Oh, my God, dude. They would drill them left and right, son. And Trump stood out there and took them questions, too. Biden don't do that shit. He's got all his pre-recorded, pre-staged questions. On to the next one. Media rallies for a homeless thug who beat a man to death. Roy threw rocks at multiple mothers with children and strollers. Video of the attack right here. Let's watch it.
New video shows a violent attack in San Francisco that severely injured a former San Francisco fire commissioner. And tonight, we're hearing from the victim for the first time. Thanks for joining us for Crown 4 News at 5. I'm Ken Wayne.
And I'm Vicki Libiakis. The attack happened in the Marina District last week, injuring Don Carmignani seriously. We're going to show you that video, but we do want to warn you, it is hard to watch. In the top left-hand side of your screen, you can see a man beating Carmignani with a metal object. That sent him to the hospital with severe injuries to his head. And in the meantime, the attorney
looks like almost like a golf club or
this self-defense. Crown 4's Dan Kerman reports.
Attorneys for former San Francisco Fire Commissioner Don Carmignani have released this video, which they say shows Wednesday night's brutal attack of their client by a man with a metal pipe. Carmignani's father says his son suffered a broken jaw in the Marina District attack, which resulted in 50 stitches in his face and surgery to remove a piece of his skull. The suspect, Garrett Doty, now faces multiple charges, including assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated battery with serious bodily injury, and assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury. But the public defender representing Doty says that's not the full story.
Mr. Doty did not start this altercation, that Mr. Carmignani approached Mr. Doty and threatened Mr. Doty and sprayed him with pepper spray.
Any use of pepper spray is not seen in the segment of video Carmignani's attorneys have released. But in a statement from his hospital bed, Carmignani says 3 homeless men set up an encampment in front of his mother's home that Wednesday morning. He says, "My family has had prior interactions with these individuals who have made repeated threats of violence to my family members. As a result, my mother did not feel safe leaving her home." He also says calls that morning to 911 were ignored. And during the day, he says, my mother and girlfriend informed me that these individuals were still in front of her house and had been openly consuming drugs and had exhibited extremely aggressive behavior towards passersby. He says when he arrived at his mother's home that evening and asked them to leave, 2 of the individuals moved toward me in a threatening manner. The incident culminated with one of the individuals producing a piece of metal and striking me countless times on the head. Carmignani says, as a native San Franciscan and lifelong Marina resident, I firmly believe that the city needs to promote the safety of its law-abiding citizens over those who chose to do drugs and commit violent acts in our streets.
Yeah.
I am hopeful that this unfortunate incident will lead to policy changes to better protect the interests of San Francisco residents, and that my attackers will be fully prosecuted. Carmignani is expected to make a full recovery. In San Francisco, Dan Kerman, Cron 4 News.
Dude. They'll learn how to fight back, man. Jacob says, these savages hope you have a protection, Rebel. Oh, hell yeah. See right there on the wall right there. That's one right there on the wall, sir. I always carry my shit with me, too, in case anybody wants to get froggy. We got those homeless people hanging outside your damn apartments. What do? The cops don't do nothing. You're supposed to take matters into your own hands until the cops get there. And what happens if the cops never come? Nothing. You just let them do whatever they want to, and then they prosecute him for defending himself. Spray all them fools with some damn pepper spray. I mean, what do you do with them? Turn the hose on them? That one guy got in trouble for turning the hose on that one homeless lady. I have no sympathy for them, man. There's fucking shelters. There's all kind of outreach programs. There's all kind of shit for them people. They're mentally ill, dumb as hell, on drugs, but they expect you to bend your knee to these fucking people. You're crazy as hell. I'm not the one. And even when the cops get involved, look at this shit. LA police officer hospitalized after finger allegedly bitten off by a homeless person at the metro station. Watch this shit. Let's watch the video.
Redline platform yesterday.
Yeah, the attack highlights the crime and drug use that's caused many commuters to abandon the Metro mass transit system. KCAL News reporter Tina Patel live at the Redline station in East Hollywood, where that officer was attacked. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. You know, after the attack, both LAPD and Metro said they would be doing everything they could to keep passengers safe. Well, we haven't seen any increased patrols here this morning, at least not on the street level. There could be more officers on the platforms or the trains themselves. This attack happened yesterday. It was around 10 a.m. Officers patrolling the Red Line saw a man on board with drug paraphernalia. They escorted him off, but then that man became violent, fighting with the officers and biting off part of a sergeant's finger. That sergeant was taken to the hospital, rushed into surgery. Unfortunately, medical teams were not able to reattach his finger. The suspect is now in custody. Chief Moore put out a statement saying he was deeply disturbed by the vicious and gruesome attack. Unfortunately, this is just the latest in what has been a string of violent attacks on Metro trains. There have been 4 stabbings involving Metro riders this month. A man in Long Beach was killed in one of those incidents. Metro says violent crime is up 24% since 2021, which may be one of the reasons that ridership has fallen about 40% since the pandemic. Now, Metro says they will ask their law enforcement partners to increase their visible patrols as they continue to try to work with safety. They also say they are going to continue to enforce a drug-free policy. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Tina, thank you so much. An airport motor.
Yeah, so be careful riding the damn subways no matter where you are. That shit's always sketchy anyway. We used to ride the bus back in the day to go to work, man. Going from like Nashville into Madison. It ain't super dangerous or nothing, but you got some sketchy ass people on there. And in these places, they're definitely sketchy. They're straight out doing drugs out in the open and shit, crazy as hell, banging needles and shit. I believe some of the meds are prescribed to people who are helping to create these mental health problems that lead to the problems in society. Their FDA can't be trusted, and no government agency is to be trusted. Yeah. Preach it, Latina. Preach it. Say it loud. Say it proud. Check out the Pope over here. He urges the Hungarians to open doors to migrants. Shout out to Anthony for this article. And I wish I could find that video. I had a decent one before where they were going around asking people. I forget which city and country it was, but I think it was the UK. But they were asking them, hey, you guys are over here protesting. You want new migrants to have life here, da-da-da-da-da, all their signs. He walked up with everybody that had a sign and was straight out asking them, hey, man, can you sponsor? We're signing people up for volunteering, sponsoring them to you can let them live in your house. Will you sponsor them today? And they're like, no, I don't have room. No, I can't do it right now. Timing is off. Oh, man, things are tight. I just can't do it. Yeah, because you don't want them fucking living with you. Stop trying to push these people on people. Retarded as hell. Pope Francis punk ass said on Sunday, called Hungarians to open their doors to migrants as he wrapped up a 3-day visit to the Central European country led by a prime minister who is staunchly anti-immigration. Poland's like that too. They said, hell no. People were getting pissed off at him. He said, you know what, man, I got elected to protect these people, and that ain't what they want. They don't want that shit here, so we're not doing it. Throughout his visit to Budapest, dominated by the war in neighboring Ukraine, Francis has emphasized a welcoming stance toward those fleeing conflict or poverty. His comments have stood in the dark contrast of the stance of Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, who, while welcoming Ukrainian refugees, has otherwise espoused anti-migration rhetoric to defend, quote-unquote, a Christian Europe. Since coming into power in 2010, some 50,000 people, including Orban, listened to the Pope lead an open-air mass at a central Budapest square under tight security, which the Argentine pontiff urged all, including those with political and social responsibilities, to be more open. Please let us open the doors. Let them come live with you. That's what I said. That headline should be, Pope invites every migrant to come and live at his place. He's opening his doors to the Vatican. You know that would never fucking happen. Come on, man. You want to get serious about this migration thing? Let them come into your house. Let's move on to happier stories. Hillsborough deputy helps deliver a baby. Check out this video. It was his own baby too, by the way. They briefly mentioned that in the article. In the video. Whoa, sorry about that. Congratulations. See the moment. Hillsborough deputy helped deliver the baby along the roadside. Let's watch a baby.
This midday, we want to share an incredible story as a deputy helped deliver a baby on the side of Highway 60 in Plant City. Watch this.
He's coming. We're going to have to take him to the back. There we go. I got a baby.
This is on Sunday. A driver found Master Deputy Daniel Red Jones saying his wife was in labor and they needed help. Deputy Jones did not hesitate. Story as a deputy.
So that's his wife. If you didn't catch that, that's his wife giving birth. So your wife is needing to be transported to the hospital. He said, you know what, girl, get them drawers down. We about to have this kid right now. And you deliver your own damn kid? What a pimp.
Helped deliver a baby on the side of Highway 60 in Plant City. Watch this.
He's coming. We're going to have to take him to the back. There we go. I got a baby.
This is on Sunday. A driver found Master Deputy Daniel Red Jones saying his wife was in labor and they needed help. Deputy Jones did not hesitate, and within minutes, you can see right here, this healthy baby girl was born. Fire rescue took mom and baby to the hospital. This is mom's 6th baby. Deputy Jones has been with HCSO since 2001.
6 kids. Holy hell. He had 6 kids. That's number 6 right there. And he helped deliver that beast. Come on, son. About to get all the rest of the women pregnant on the internet just hearing this story.
Congratulations and good job, Deputy Jones.
Yeah, he sure the hell did. What's up, Noel? He said he about to save a whole lot of money, drop them draws. He sure as hell did. Dude, could you imagine? Like I said, shit, you're a cop, you're out there protecting and serving. Mama calls you and says, honey, it's time to go. You're like, damn, it's time to go for real? She's like, hell yeah, it's time to go. I'll be right there, mama. Deliver your own baby. 6 kids. Shout out to him. That's a king right there. That's a fucking pimp right there. The good kind. That's the masculine energy we want out there in the world, delivering them babies. Not these type of motherfuckers that try to break in people's houses. 78-year-old man brutally attacked.
New here at 10, a 78-year-old man brutally attacked in his family's backyard. Tonight, his family is speaking out and sharing the video of the moment it all went down in broad daylight.
CBS 2's Chris Ty is live in Norridge with what police are saying about this attack. Chris.
Joe and Erica, police say they have a person of interest. The family involved in this case say they think they know who was behind it. The person brazen enough to come up to the family home, slide open the back glass sliding door, and then attack that elderly man who just came outside to see what was going on. At 20 minutes to 2, 3 masked men entered Vanya Corey's backyard last Friday. Watch as one opens a sliding glass door. They see her parents inside. An image that sent all 3 running to exit that yard. Moments later, her 78-year-old father, Najat Bitar, enters the picture.
He was trying to see where did they go, like what's going on.
Cameras track him as he walks behind the garage, where he says the 3 men savagely beat him. The security camera audio picks up the attack. Moments later, he emerged from behind the garage, bloodied, asking his wife to call police. How is your dad doing?
Thanks God, better than, the first day, but it's not easy.
This is what he looked like in the hours after the attack that sent him in critical condition to the hospital for 3 nights. He's now back at his daughter's home resting. Norwich police say they have a person of interest. The family also thinks they know who was behind it based on the voice and the walk of one of those 3 men.
That looks like a woman right there.
The one,
That one looked like a woman.
of them said, oh, open the slide door, open the slide door.
As an investigation continues, and a 78-year-old...
But dude, why would you go outside like that? Why would you go outside? If you knew you were about to go confront some suspects, put myself over here so Latina can do things, manipulate things. If I'm in the way, let me know. I try not to be in the way. Why are you going to go outside and confront somebody without a weapon, dude? I'd have had my fucking heat. I've had to patrol my house before with a shotgun. Weird shit happens at my house too, man. I'll tell you. If we go story time one day, I'll tell you some weird stories that happen around here.
Heels. A daughter worries about what could happen if they were to come back, as she relives the scariest Friday afternoon of her life.
I saw my dad like blood all over his place.
Norwich police did not want to answer our questions tonight, but they say if anyone has any information on this case, to reach out to them. We're live in Norwich.
See right here, Latina, this is what I'm talking about. I'm in the way. Heather Bear. Here to save the day. Hi, Mommy. That's a baby. Hi, Mama. Yeah, I'm in the way on that one. Latina. What are you doing, mommy? Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep myself over to the side like that. That's a pretty baby girl. She's so sweet. Everybody give Heather a thumbs up. She's a pretty baby. Yeah, look right here. She's a sweet bear. So good, Eddie. What are you doing, Mom? Taking our intermission for some lovins. Get them lovins. She's a sweet bear. What are you doing with this gray on your face right here? You better not. You better not be growing up. Giving her them lovins. Yeah, F them people. Let's get back to it. Yeah, oh, they're good with kids. Jacob, they're real good with kids. Jacob says pups are good, especially if you got kids. She loves my grandkids, man. She loves my step grandkids. They're good doggies. If you raise them right. You got to raise them right, though. If you train them to be mean, that's all they know. Let me back this thing up here. Back that thing up. So listen to this dude talk about how Ukraine is not as far ahead as people think they are. Play the video.
First of all, sir, if I could, I'd like to underline your comment about the specificity of the degradation of the Russian forces. Much of the Russian military has not been affected negatively by this conflict. One of those forces is their undersea forces. It's hard to talk in public, as you well know, sir, about undersea warfare and our efforts in that regard. But I can say that the Russians are more active than we've seen them in years, and their patrols into the Atlantic and throughout the Atlantic are at a high level. Most of the time, at a higher level than we've seen in years. And this is, as you pointed out, despite all of the efforts that they're undertaking inside Ukraine.
Okay. Did you catch?
Well, there you go right there. They said they're more active than they've been in years, despite all the millions and millions of dollars that's been going over there. These gentlemen going to talk about
it. I did. Now, I heard that I had to rewind it several times because he was contradicting Representative Courtney there. And because Courtney assumed, well, we've been knocking the Russians back on their hind ends.
I know, but the New York Times and the Washington Post and CNN and Fox and the the London Times and Telegraph in London and the Daily Mail and the BBC and
everybody,
all the Western media, Doc, they've been telling us every day for a year the Russians are losing, they're bleeding, their troops are deserting. Ukraine is winning. The Russian army is going to collapse. There's mutiny. It's all a lie, isn't it?
Yes, and you heard that from the commander of the region. I mean,
it's a lie. It's propaganda.
That guy's getting pissed. It's lie. It's propaganda. Like, yeah, dude, no shit. Appreciate that insight on that, though, sir. Send more money, send more weapons. Is that all we need, Fonz? Just more money? More money, more money, more money. What are they up to now? Do you know what the tally is? If Sonia was here, she would tell me. She's probably busy. Shout out to Sonia. Send more weapons too. Money and weapons? Dang. Getting greedy now, sir. Check this out right here. You about to see some just desserts happen to this little bastard right here. Guy from the street walks into a former UFC fighter, Musin Corbury's gym and challenges him to a fight and gets eliminated. Years later, it was found out that he was a pedestrian rapist. Let's watch this video and then we'll get the story. Woo! Holy shit. Dude, he fucking tore them legs up, son. He was ready for it. He wasn't even ready. I don't think he even understands in his mind what type of power this man has right now. But he gave him a small little taste of it. Super small little taste of it right then. Of what type of heat he could bring with those fucking legs. Those leg kicks, dude, they practice that shit hardcore. Watch this motherfucker realize as soon as he gets hit, I don't want no more of that. None. Boom. I'm surprised he didn't break that motherfucker's leg. If he would have hit him in the knee, that shit would have been dislocated. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Pound him down. Ground and pound, ground and pound. He's trying to act like he's protecting something. Dude, you're totally inept in this situation. Sleepy time. Then watch him try to get back up. Like a little baby coming out of the womb.
Get the fuck out of my gym. Take the fucking gloves off. Get the fuck out of my gym.
That would do right there. He's rethinking his decision. As soon as he smashed that leg, ding ding. What up? 666 in the house. Like he pulled into the gas station. Ding ding. What up, fool? Yeah, he put him night-night, go CPs. He told him, I'm about to put you to sleep, don't fuck around. So the context with this little idiot is this dude called up this guy's gym and said, I want to fight everybody in your place. So he's like, all right, I'm on my way. He said he had it forwarded to his cell phone. I'm on my way, dude. Here's the article. This fucking idiot. Oh, hell yeah, he fey-foed for sure. Fuck around, find out. Dude, when he hit that leg, I was like, oh man, if he would have got just a tad bit lower on that, smashed that motherfucker's kneecap, dude, that would have been it. Shout out to Fight World for this one. Fightworld.net is the website. Dojo Stormer Taylor Talent. I'm sure that's a fake ass name. Arrest for rape of a child in Savannah, Georgia, 3 years after this viral video. So this is an old video, but here's the story. Musin Corbury owns Champions Training Center, CTC, the #1 combat sports training facility in Savannah, Georgia. He's a BJJ black belt, judo black belt, and Muay Thai crew. The technician, I'm sure that's his name, the quote-unquote technician, fought professionally for 20 years across the USA and in Asia, Oceania, and South America, earning state, regional, national, and world championships across multiple combat sports, including boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai, and mixed martial arts. In other words, this dude could kick your ass really fucking easy, dude. Oh my God. Like, he's been trained in every damn type of fighting that there is. And you're gonna get this sissy calling up his show, calling up his dojo, trying to talk that mess. Yeah, that was me covering the story of the homeless lady having the baby on the sidewalk. Yeah, that was crazy. Latina. Yeah, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's a specialist in whooping ass. Yeah, you're damn right. Highly unusual for the fight space. Corbry is also a listen to his shit. He's a doctoral candidate in psychology with a master's degree from BU in criminal justice and undergraduate degrees in public health, political science, and homeland security and emergency management. Come on, King. What else do you need? Like, you're gonna call this fool up and talk shit? You better be ready. In a recent message on his social network, Corbry detailed a wild incident from his past and the shocking realization that brought it to the fore. It centers on the dojo storm. 3 years ago, this guy called my gym, talking real reckless, saying he wanted to fight whoever was in the gym. This was on Saturday, so I had the phones forwarded to my cell, and I was actually on the way to the gym to train one of my athletes. He was making the call from my gym parking lot and said that he was there to fight. So I told him I would be pulling up shortly. When I get there, he hops out and immediately starts babbling. Here's the TikTok thing. Oh, it's the Twitter. Oh, hell no. That goes directly to TikTok. Fuck you. I ain't playing that shit. Fuck TikTok. Tell him that we are fighters. He says, I tell him that we are a fighters gym. And I beg him just to chill out and come to class on Monday. Come on, try class on Monday. You'll see how it goes. I tell him that being a street fighter will not help him, and he responds, I'll beat your ass. When I beat your ass, will I still be a street fighter? Hang on.
When I beat your ass, will I still be a street fighter?
With that being said, I made him sign a waiver, grabbed 2 pair of MMA gloves, beat him up, choked him unconscious, and told him get the fuck out of my gym. Yeah. Dude, that's how you do it right there. Look at this sissy-head motherfucker. I found out today that he was arrested for multiple sexual assaults. I would have beat him up a lot worse if he would have known that. Taylor Talent. I don't believe that's a real name. It could be. Changed his name to what he thought he was going to be, some kind of MMA star. Former employee at Savannah Bar has been arrested for sexually assaulting someone in April. Police arrested the 24-year-old Taylor Talent on April 1st for a rape that happened in Advice Lounge on Broughton Street, where he works. So he did some shit at his job. He's charged with rape and aggravated sodomy after Savannah police received a report of sexual assault at the Vice Lounge. I wonder if he was like a bodyguard, a bouncer type guy. He thought he was a tough guy, so he probably wanted to be a bouncer. I couldn't imagine him working at the bar or serving tables. They probably wouldn't let him sweep the floor after this shit. Talent was an employee at the lounge at the time of his arrest. Vice Lounge released a statement about his arrest saying, this matter is the subject of ongoing investigation. Vice Lounge has cooperated fully with the Savannah Police Department and its investigation will continue to do so. No further public comment by Vice Lounge will be made while the investigation remains pending. And then you saw the video. I'm going to watch that video again, actually. It was good. Let's watch him whip that ass one more time. You could tell he kind of gave like medium power on that kick too when he gave it to him. Oh, holy shit! I like his technique. Like he's trying to play around with him with the hands. Oh, he's like, oh shit! Yeah, you just found out right then. Boom! Get him again. And you know he's being nice to the guy. He don't want to really hurt him. Okay. Like he didn't want, like he wasn't gonna slam him down. And again, he's being super easy with this guy. He ain't even putting no power into these punches. This is just practice for him. Taking him to school. Time to go night-night. Get your sleepy mat out. There he goes. He goes night-night. Get your sleepy mat. Get you your pillow and your blankie. Go night-night. Get his passy.
Get the fuck out of my gym. Take the fucking gloves off. Get the fuck out of my gym.
He sat there with that dumbass look on his face. Yeah, dude, you just got your damn ass whipped. Whip it good. Do. That reminds me, stay for the music show afterwards. We're going to have a good time. Shout out to my rebels. Thank you guys so very much. Oh, he was being super polite with that ass whooping, Noel. You know that, dude. Shout out to my rebels. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We're doing music night after the news show on Rumble. We're about to continue that here in just a moment. Thank you to my moderators, Anthony McQuaid, Atomic Tabasco, Cat F, Zeta Wichis, Kane Sword, Latina and Callie, and the beautiful Miss Sonia Scrapbook. Best damn co-host on the internets. Yeah, he told him get the fudge out of my gym. Get the hell out of here. Whip that ass. Whipped that behind. Maybe y'all will like this story too. Check this out. The House GOP has officially granted lawyers for the IRS whistleblower authority to review Hunter Biden's tax returns and related information. This will be the first time that any neutral party has had the opportunity to investigate the sale of Joe Biden's influence by Hunter. Let me block that out of the way. Huge development means IRS whistleblower can soon explode the Biden family scandals. Let's hope they get something done. Because it's tax related. That's how they always get them. They don't give a damn about the actual crimes that they do. If you fucking with that money, you fucking with the government's money, they will take your shit. I ain't reading that whole article. All we know is he's directly related to the president and it ain't even no big deal. Nobody even cares, man. Look like Dave Portnoy's third cousin. How'd you like that staring back at you, ladies, my female viewers? You gonna take that to the bedroom? You gonna ride that bicycle around town? Whoops, sorry. Let's be honest now. Y'all see the leaked footage of Media Matters? Tucker Carlson straight talking shit about them. Oh yeah, death and taxes, dude. You already know. That's the only thing they care about. Here's Tucker Carlson. They released this, supposedly insiders at Fox News have been leaking a lot of footage from Tucker behind the scenes, trying to smear his reputation. You tell me if it's working.
You wouldn't? Okay. I'm not, you know what? I'm not qualified on that score, I will say. I thought his girlfriend was kind of yummy. Just kidding, in case this is being pulled off the bird. Yeah, the bird. Hey, media matters for America. Go fuck yourself. That's the first thing I want to say tonight. Second thing is, totally kidding, I don't even know what his girlfriend looks like. And if I did, I would not find her yummy. You wouldn't? Okay. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, he said you can go fuck yourself. It's funny to watch Tucker Carlson. He's been so straight-laced on TV, just act, speak freely like that. Latina says Hunter Biden seems pervy, creepy, pedo-ish, just like his creepy old father. Oh, hell yeah. The apple don't far fall from the tree is what they say. I think that's what the saying is. Ain't that right, Phones? The suspect in custody near the University of Memphis. There was some weird shit going down out there today. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Man turns himself in after shooting at a TV station. That should have been the headline right there.
A touching moment after what this mother calls a failure of the mental health care system. Today, she says her son approached the Fox 13 TV station on the Highland Strip and opened fire through a window. And after a 2-hour barricade situation, that man is now in custody. Thanks for joining us tonight on Action News 5 at 6. I'm Joy Redmond.
And I am Joe Birch, and we have team coverage for you of this situation right now.
Pause it. Rewind that footage.
Joy Redmond.
And I am
Boom. Has anybody else noticed that they've been having a lot of stories with this AR-15 in the headline? I ain't saying these stories are not real. I'm just telling you, I've been seeing a lot of these stories with the AR-15 in there. And it's an available weapon. Things happen. Crimes happen with that weapon. I ain't going to deny that. I'm just talking about
Birch.
Agenda and whatnot.
And we have team coverage for you of this situation right now. Action News 5 Stephanie Douglas and Walter Murphy join us live from the Highland Strip. We begin with Stephanie to get a clearer picture of what happened this afternoon. Stephanie?
Well, good evening, guys. And in front of Fox 13, it appears to be back to business as usual. But earlier today, the TV station was approached by a man wanting to speak with a journalist. But instead of using his voice, police say he used his weapon. Now, as everything was unfolding, the suspect's mother came on scene and identified the man as 25-year-old Jared Nathan, which is her son. Memphis police say just after 11 a.m. this morning, a man with a gun approached Fox 13 at Highland and Midland Avenue and fired a single shot into the building, hitting a window and a desk. Police say he then took off to UB's restaurant nearby and barricaded himself inside.
As this lady's doing this report, some fool's burning wheels and fucking getting sideways.
The bathroom. Now, according to investigators, MPD's crisis negotiators intervened, talking him down.
There's some bitch out there squalling tires
Without harming himself or others, and took him into custody. Now, his mother, Marcia McKinley, says who got the call about the incident as it was all unfolding, says her son has dealt with mental health issues since he was a teenager. She says just last year he was shot 8 times, and it's been a difficult time for him since then.
What the hell? He was shot 8 times last year. Now he's got an AR-15 shooting up other people. Okay.
I think that my son is crying out for attention because he needs some help. Anybody that would come to the news place and shoot at anybody, that is a cry for some help.
Dude, I can't fucking do it. Anybody that goes, right there, that young lady said, anybody that goes to a news station and starts shooting at people, They need some help. That is a cry for help. Wow. Tell us more, Mama.
He, once again, not if he needs some help, if that, and you telling me that was the case, then he needs some help.
The mother also went on to say that she has not spoken to her son in months. Now, officially, Memphis police say no charges have been filed at this time, but the investigation is still ongoing. For now, reporting in East Memphis, Stephanie Douglas, Action News 5.
No charges been filed. What? Like a motherfucker, just like she said, can go up to a news station and start shooting up people, but there ain't no charges been filed? Dude, get the fuck out of here. I wonder if it was a black guy or a white guy. They didn't say. I have to do some more research. Because you know if that was a white man, they'd have fucking been telling everybody. Just let him go. Like, why would you let him go, dude? It just seems crazy as hell. All these stories are crazy as hell, man. Yep, moms look black. His mama was black, so he at least had to be mixed. In the least. Latina says that pink hair is a clear indication that mother is a hood, whack, straggle, single mama. Yep. Daddy ain't around. He's 28 years old, I think they said. 25, 28, somewhere in there. Fuck out of here. Here's Tucker again with some more leaked footage. Making fun of Bill O'Reilly.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I'm sure you're gonna see all kind of crazy shit with Tucker here soon. I forgot to post this on the community page. You're telling me I can't pick my bedtime, but I can pick my gender? Okay. Make it make sense, people. Oh, yes. The next video is kind of a heavy topic, man. Yeah, he's laughing all the way to the bank, I'm sure. Here's this next one. Parents cope with the loss after 7 bodies found on property.
And we begin tonight with new details to a very tragic story that we have been following all day long. The death of 2 missing teens among the 7 bodies found near Henrietta. You're watching Fox 23 News at 9. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Sarah Whaley.
And I'm Shay Rozzi. We cut into programming around 4 this afternoon and continued our breaking news coverage throughout the evening. You heard from the parents at the top of the newscast there of those girls found dead. One parent there. This is 14-year-old Ivy Webster. You see on the left side of the screen right there next to 16-year-old Brittany Brewer. They were at the center of that emergency alert issued to your phone this morning.
The girls were last known to be with convicted rapist Jesse McFadden and his family, who you see right there. The alert was canceled this afternoon by the Okmulgee County Sheriff after, like we said, 7 bodies were found on the McFadden property in what's believed now to be a mass killing. This is a map showing where that property is. It's just east of Henrietta.
We have team coverage tonight, including a vigil that was held for the victims. We start, though, with Fox 23's crime and safety reporter Abigail Dye live at the property where that scene is now clear.
Shay, Sarah, this is where that search was called off. Right here is where those 7 bodies were found. And I mean, this is the absolute worst way that an emergency alert like that can end. And it's absolutely breaks my heart to think about the fact that 2 nights ago.
She's going to give you some context here. So 2 teens, 2 girls went over to a friend's house to do a sleepover. And that was the last time their parents ever saw them.
Teenage girls came here and their parents were wondering when they would come home. And now tonight, those parents are dealing with the sad truth that they aren't coming home. What started as an Amber Alert ended with 7.
Is that the Amber Alert that you got, Fonz? Fonz says, damn, dude, I'm in Okie Dokie land and got Amber Alert and I didn't even hear about this. Yeah, is that the Amber Alert that you got that they just showed on the screen there? Wait.
What started as an Amber Alert ended with 7 bodies found on this
Oh, you got
Henrietta
it.
property.
Yeah, you got the Amber Alert. So the parents were looking for them. They went to go for a sleepover. And this dude was a convicted sex offender. How the hell he was out of jail again, I have no idea. But they got out of jail. He got out of jail again. And he killed the 2 daughters, himself, his wife, and his kid. 5 people in his family, his 3 kids, his wife, and himself, and then the 2 girls.
You saw my reaction down there. I'm upset.
I just hope he didn't.
I'm shocked.
We talked to Ashley and Justin Webster while the search was still active for their 14-year-old daughter, Ivy Webster, and her friend, 16-year-old Brittany Brewer.
Ivy just had her 14th birthday, so she had birthday money she wanted to spend. So they went out, and then they were spending the night with Brittany and Tiffany over at Holly and Jesse's house.
They say the girls spent the night here Saturday, where Jesse and Holly McFadden live with Holly's 3 kids. The Websters called 911 when the girls never came home. The alert went out, and as law enforcement searched for the girls, the Websters learned something that shocked them. Jesse McFadden is a convicted rapist.
Like, dude, if you're going to send your daughters to somebody's house, wouldn't you just do some kind of a look-up background check? You need to know who you're... Boom, we should be back on everything now. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry. I hope everybody came back. So sorry about that. The computer is acting up. Computer is acting up. We should be back on everything now. Hello, booyah, we're back. So sorry about that. You're going to go to Rumble? Yeah, we're going to Rumble here in just 1 second, guys. Let me finish up with this story. Go over there and do all the hard hit shit. It's going to be a short show because this computer's already telling me it's had enough. It's had enough of this madness. Yeah, so those 2 girls went to that dude's house. You're not going to do a background check? And like I was saying, but while I got so rudely interrupted, is that when my kids, oh, you're double fisting the live stream, multitasking. Thank you, sir. Oh, you made an account over there? Cool, sweet. We'll see you over there on that side too. I appreciate you. But wouldn't you do some type of background check on the people that your kids are going to be going to hang out with? I never let my kid go anywhere unless I knew who those parents were. I talked to them myself. I knew who they were and where they lived at, who they associated with. Anytime there was some weird shit, he wouldn't be hanging out with them. Go back to the story.
And Justin Webster, while the search was still active for their 14-year-old daughter, Ivy Webster, and her friend, 16-year-old Brittany Brewer.
Ivy just had her 14th birthday, so she had birthday money she wanted to spend. So they went out and then they were spending the night with Brittany and Tiffany over at Holly and Jesse's house.
They say the girls spent the night here Saturday, where Jesse and Holly McFadden live with Holly's 3 kids. The Websters called 911 when the girls never came home. The alert went out, and as law enforcement searched for the girls, the Websters learned something that shocked them. Jesse McFadden is a convicted rapist.
He's a pedophile, and people need to know. They need to find him, lock him up.
Just after this interview, the called this press conference.
We've searched the property and we've located 7 bodies.
He wouldn't identify the bodies, but said the search for the girls was over.
When you say you found everything that you're looking for, are you insinuating that we're no longer looking for these juveniles?
We believe that we have found the persons. We just are waiting for confirmation.
Court records show Jesse McFadden went to prison for rape in 2003 and was released in 2020. Records show while in prison, he was accused of sexting a child and charged with soliciting child porn. He was set to stand trial for those charges the same day these bodies were found, but he never showed up to court.
Our hearts go out to the families and friends, schoolmates, and everyone else, and it's just a tragedy in Okmulgee County.
Crazy as hell. So he killed himself and because he had that court date for all those other sex crimes with kids. Like, dude, why ain't this motherfucker in jail? All this shit right here could have been totally avoided if his ass was in jail. Crazy as hell. That's going to wrap it up for me on the YouTube side of things, though. I definitely appreciate y'all coming by. Thank y'all so much. To my rebels, I appreciate y'all so very much. Jump over to the Rumble side right quick. I'm going to give you just a minute. We're going to end this stream, jump over there, and do some hard-hitting news we can't show on YouTube. You can find this stream on your local podcasting platforms, Apple, Stitcher, Anchor, Spotify, all that fun stuff. See, it's starting to go slow already. I'll holler at y'all later, YouTube. I got to end this thing. It's going to act stupid. It's going to be acting dumb. But we're going. Let's get ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble.
Peace out, YouTube. I'll see y'all later.